So hey everyone, this is your final chance to get rich in crypto. I'm your host Coin Central, and if you are new to this channel, be sure to smash that like button if you haven't already. There is a ton of great content in today's updates, but let's talk about what exactly is going on with crypto today. And there is a massive problem with crypto overall, and that is there is just a lot of different crypto tokens out there. I don't even know which ones to buy, but these are like first world problems in that sense. Like that being said, let's take a look at where cryptos will explode, how they will explode, and what they will do. So if you want to be kept up to date and this is some content that interests you, press that like button. But let's get right into the news.
To consider this a public service announcement. This is truly your final chance to get rich in crypto.
So again, this is the biggest problem. Like most people will get rich in crypto because on January 10th, we are seeing a huge update for everything, for crypto overall, for the market, for the financial system, for liquidity. Everything is going to change about forever.
But this is going to open it up to kind of Main Street America, Main Street Europe, everybody else who's not in crypto. Remember, only about 5%.
Yeah, so Bitcoin ETFs will open to the mainstream adoption. And the reason I noticed, like people will put 20K into buying it on a single day. The thing I noticed is most people don't know how to buy cryptos through exchanges. They don't know how to pass KYC. I know a lot of people, they just simply don't understand it in that way. And I think this is the problematic part.
Percent of the global population is into crypto, give or take. Okay. So again, this is your final chance. Why am I saying this? Because again, it's your opportunity to acquire any crypto you want as cheap as possible. This is going to be the last time you'll ever see.
So this is what people are expecting. And usually people are right. People have been talking about this. Again, if you tell people to buy it, you simply win because you have a lot of positions that end up needing like improvement, that end up needing like a bull run. So you really do win in that sense. Like there really are just victories here. There's not like somebody losing out of this. Maybe those that buy the top, those are really the ones that end up losing. So that's the problematic factor. But it's not as bad as people think. And I'm definitely excited. I hope you are as well, because this is just splendid. People have been waiting this for such a long time in the crypto sense to get those ETFs up and running, and people could become millionaires overnight. And we saw it with meme coins. We saw it with Solana. We saw it with people waking up and quitting their truck driving job. So this money comes from somewhere. It comes from people who buy later, of course. This is how crypto works. And usually every 4 years, the price does increase.
Or a day, that's less than you spend on a cup of coffee or a soda, or
again, if you want
when to buy and sell and lock in those profits along the way.
Yeah, so even if you go small steps, you say like, okay, today I'm only putting in $10. That's still $10 towards like your $10 towards your like retirement. I think that's the big difference. Like this could be the biggest opportunity in the crypto lifetime. And I think this is why a lot of YouTubers are asking people, okay, you don't have to buy it. Just look at it. Just take a consideration. And this is where the big factors, they truly come in. People are truly like excited for January 10th. I think this is going to be a game changer, guys. But if you guys want more content like this, smash that like button. Welcome back, everyone. So XRP does have a massive price potential, and that is because of one simple point. And it's not what anybody expects, and it's tokenization. Tokenization is going to be a big aspect of crypto today, and it's what we're going to be seeing in the future. So basically governments working with crypto companies to be everything on the blockchain. It's what people were talking 5 years ago. If you want more content like this, smash that like button and I'll keep you guys updated. But it does seem like crypto is just getting started in a good way. So that being said, if you guys want more content like this, you know what to do. Subscribe for more. But let's take a look at XRP and why it's so important, why it's such a game changer right now.
What's up, you guys? It's Matt here. I changed my mind with XRP. You know, I say that I was going to kind of hold on to everything that I have and never buy any more XRP because I had a very low cost basis. However, Coinbase is not really tracking it correctly from where I bought it, and it's showing that I have a higher cost basis than where I am. So with that being said, even though I know it's a lower cost basis, I have a plan to where I'm going to continuously buy so much more XRP.
So it seems like the big whales are now back after the lawsuit is over. So that's one good news, at least. Like the whales actually like going ahead and just skipping crypto altogether. I think this is the big update that a lot of people were waiting for in that sense. Like a lot of people wanted XRP to go back. And this is exactly what we're going to be seeing in the next few days, which is the exciting factor in that sense. Like this is something that people wanted to know. And that being said, does seem to me XRP is just getting started. And I do think a lot of the whales are making a huge return in that sense. Again, it's to get to $1, it's gonna need a long time, but it's definitely a very good start to where it was before. So that's a huge improvement for all these crypto like updates. That's a massive change in that sense.
Standard part of someone's portfolio. And I hate the fact that my standard part of my portfolio does not include really the top 5 cryptocurrencies.
So yeah, the thing with XRP is I don't know if it's ever going to hit $1 at this point because there are so many whales dumping it because they profited from 1 cent and they're taking small profits, you know? And if we can go past that, if we can actually make that change and have a lot of whales to make the decision for themselves, I think this is where crypto could make that massive change in that aspect. So that's a big thing that I am wondering myself is when is XRP gonna be, basically free from all the problems it has right now? When is XRP gonna have that opportunity basis to see some cool stuff inbound? So that being said, I do think crypto right now is just getting started. So if you want to hold XRP, nobody's gonna tell you no. But I do think also there's going to be tons of other altcoins. So I don't really feel a lot of people will think they're missing out. Because why would they buy it if they can buy just something else? And I think this is the big problem. Why would they buy this token? They could just buy something completely else, other coins in that sense.
Before, one of my largest investments, and I was going to go heavy, I was going to go ham on Ethereum. I had about $9,000 invested in Ethereum, which gave me about $9 because I invested at a level of $1,000. Now, as the bear market came along, I ended up having to sell.
So buying at $1,000 is actually pretty good. That's actually an amazing ROI. He just hit the bottom at this point, and I think this is what a lot of people's dream is actually to end up buying at the lowest possible price. So that's good news. Overall, I do think that's the correct choice. But I do wonder, where will people like consider Ethereum to be the top? Because right now XRP, I feel like it can hit $1. But to hit like over that, to hit $2, it's going to need way more capital. And to have this capital, it needs a ton of development. And this is what a lot of people are hoping on. This tokenization, tokenizing real estate, tokenizing properties, tokenizing contracts, working with governments. Now the regulation is true. This is where crypto could have its fair trial, its fair chance to grow. Before it was getting tons of regulation, they didn't even want to sniff if it was crypto. They didn't even want to look at it. And I think this is where crypto really has that buyer's advantage in that sense. But I'm really excited. I'm honestly really excited to see, like, is crypto going to be rising in the next few days? I do think it could be seeing more massive opportunities for that scale. I do also think there is going to be more of people coming about in crypto. So that's one big thing that a lot of people are waiting for. So I do believe that XRP has that chance, but at what cost basis will this stop, and when will people say, this is enough, I don't want to hold XRP anymore, you can keep it? And this is where I'm really afraid that people will just realize, okay, maybe it's time to actually buy other coins and also, and I think this is the problematic part for that sense. But again, XRP still just a baby at this point, so that's what's really exciting to see in a sense.
The Ethereum because that was the most consistent and the most, so I was able to use that to pay things and all this other stuff because there wasn't really a lot of revenue coming in the door. And I realized, my mistake during that's not consistent. So now I've established a lot of those passive income strategies as well, but that's neither.
So yeah, this is one important thing. Even with XRP, always buy with any crypto coin that you don't feel bad as you bought it. So at the end of the day, you won't feel like you missed out on something. So for example, if XRP drops by 60%, even for stocks, don't be like, oh, I wish I bought my house instead. Don't be that guy. Just buy it and forget about it. And I think this is a legitimate strategy a lot of people are using right now. I think it's a important strategy also. Like, I think there is so much massive opportunity in the space, but so many people, they end up having massive problems because they end up eating more than they can afford in that sense. So they end up doing like a lot of stupid stuff. And it's fine to go into crypto, but don't end up considering like, okay, maybe this isn't gonna work out. Maybe that's gonna be the problem. And here's where I think, that's really problematic in a sense. But what do you guys think about that? Like, I do think a lot of people are going to be buying XRP at the top, just like they did with Dogecoin. So XRP could end up crashing.
With XRP, I am going to be investing a lot into XRP. Whenever I have, a single, dollar, I will find a way to invest that into XRP. So I just recently bought $1,100 more of XRP, and I'm going to consistently buy more as time goes on because I feel as though this, for me, needs to be my position that is the, my top 5 position. That's my top position, but that's in the top 5. So if we look at the top 5, we have things like Bitcoin, Ethereum, we'll skip USDT, Solana, BNB, and XRP. Then if you look into the top 10, you have Cardano, Avalanche. You start looking at...
So yeah, XRP, the thing with it, it's massively undertapped. But I'm kind of worried for it in a sense, like, is XRP going to be seeing some possibly downgrades in that sense? Like, this is where the problem lies. And I do think there is a possibility that XRP is going to be seeing more updates in that sense. But how, like, one of these coins could just blow up and XRP could be left behind. And we saw this with Solana. Solana already took XRP. So tokens come and go, really.
Dogecoin and Polkadot. So you have things, and I think Tron really rounds out the top 10. But throughout this top 10, there are people that will be heavily into Avalanche, right? AVAX. Maybe you bought at, what was it? It was at like less than $10. Maybe you bought at a low level there. ADA, maybe you bought at 27 cents and you bought a hell of a lot of ADA and you hold thousands upon thousands of ADA.
So yeah, that's the thing with ADA. I remember in 2018, it was 36 cents at its peak. Now it's 61 cents. So yeah, it doubled. But if you bought Ethereum or Bitcoin, you would have made so much more money in that sense. And I think this is the problematic part. A lot of people fail to realize crypto right now is extremely volatile. And there's going to be cryptos that are coming and going. So that's something I'm really concerned about in that sense. But again, anything could happen at this point. Crypto could end up staying for the long run. So there is going to be more massive updates with projects like these. And that's the cool part of it. There's going to be more people involved. There's going to be more people coming back with XRP, and there's going to be great products for XRP. And that's what I'm excited about.
XRP or Solana or Ethereum or all of those. So I see all of these like channels and people that are like, I'm bullish on Solana, exactly where that's going. Now I have Solana, but am I completely all in on Solana? No.
Exactly. So Solana could like just correct itself. So it's important to lay your eggs in one basket. Not to lay your eggs in one basket. So to lay your egg in multiple baskets. Maybe there's some tokens that people just end up thinking, hey, I wish I didn't buy this token. And I feel like this is gonna be the big problem. Like a lot of these people new to crypto will have, and on this channel, those people who watch this, well, those people are gonna like learn the possibilities of actually diversifying and keeping your eggs bullish, basically. So I think this is where the massive potential is coming from, in a sense. And I do think there is gonna be more potential updates again from XRP. I'm not saying it's a bad token. I'm not saying it's terrible. I'm just saying there is gonna be other tokens that are gonna be performing better than this one right now.
I could have spent a lot of money on Solana multiple times. I even called that Solana was going.
Yeah, a lot of people like Solana is under tapped because BNB is coming along, and BNB was one of the biggest tokens. People were holding tons of it, but now BNB is behind and Solana is up. What if next year it's Ethereum, and then a year later it's again Bitcoin? And it's really a cycle of all these altcoins. It's just that nobody knows which cycle is the best and which cycle is the worst. I think that's the biggest concern in that sense. Like, that's where I find it problematic.
Going to be a huge player, game changer, but that was during the bear market and I had no money at that time. So I definitely saw that things were going to increase for Solana. I just didn't have money to put forth to that. And I was looking to go heavy on Ethereum. So XRP is going to be my play that I throw a lot on. Now, is it going to be the absolute game changer 100%? I think so. I think it's going to be something that ends up being the top cryptocurrency in the world. And I need to.
So yeah, the thing with XRP right now is the lawsuit is over. So I mean, a lot of people are seriously excited about that, because if the lawsuit is over, guess what? So many people will end up staying in that crypto. Will end up going for the crypto in that sense. Like, they will end up actually owning it. So that's something I'm really excited for.
Express myself like it's going to be the top cryptocurrency in the world. Because if I believe that this is going to be worth multiple trillions of dollars, I need to invest like this is going to be worth multiple trillions of.
Again, yeah. So he's investing slowly. He thinks it's going to be a big crypto. Does he think it will be multiple trillions? It's right now worth 33 billion. So no, he doesn't believe that, but he has actually multiple assets. And look at this. He's very diversified. His 26K portfolio.
My Coinbase balance is now at about $27,000. So I saw Jasmine Coin was making a huge move, but one of my top positions right now is XRP. In the coming weeks and months, I'm hopeful that I will get this up to 10,000 XRP, maybe even up to 20,000 XRP. I feel as though you need to have around 20,000 to, maybe effectively become that XRP millionaire and see that flourish overall. So currently I have 5,137 XRP, and I also have some that's over in Kraken, but that's like the end all be all. Like, if anything happens and it gets to a level of $1,000, and let's say I sell what I do have at a level of $1,000, or whatever I have left at a level of $1,000 over in Coinbase, I have something that's left.
So exactly, like, always keep your money diversified. You never know if crypto is gonna, basically crash in that sense. So that's something I'm worried for. Like, maybe crypto is gonna stay today and it's gonna crash tomorrow. And I think that's the big problem a lot of people in crypto are having. There could be massive changes in that sense. There could be massive opportunities again, but who's gonna know the difference, and who's gonna be there to find out the possibilities? So I am optimistic. I'm definitely optimistic for sure. But right now, there is just no changes at all knowing how crypto will perform. There's no changes at all knowing if XRP is going to be on top of the market. And I think this is the big problem right now, is a lot of people are expecting like these huge price changes for XRP, and it might happen. It might not happen. But that's okay. If you're diversified, you will end up winning in that sense. And that's what crypto is really about. There's no like clear winners. There's no 500 winners or 1,000 winners. There's really just a multitude of extra winners that, a lot of people are in crypto bullish.
Left over on Kraken, that if it somehow reaches way higher levels than that, and I'm holding 100, 200, however much over on that platform as well. So again, I'm going to be investing a lot.
Again, so 3K is pretty good for XRP. If you guys want to be kept up more to date, be sure to smash that like button. Peace, everyone. Welcome back, everyone. Today we're going to be looking at 3 cryptos that will probably be selling. So this YouTuber, Virtual Bacon, has been making videos for some time. And I want to actually say which tokens he's going to be selling. So if you're here for the short term, just coming in and saying hi, I'm going to say which coins are Binance, Cosmos, Solana airdrops like Python and JTO, or Python Network, not Python. Actual Jupiter is another airdrop, Celestia, and BRC20 meme coins. So Satoshi and Rats, Sats and Rats, BRC. So I guess these could be BNB tokens. But let's take a look at BNB. BNB has been hit with massive regulation as of late. Really, everyone lost in this one. So this one was pretty bad.
This really seals the deal for Binance's full cutoff from the US.
Again, they might be even getting some regulation on BNB chain. Nobody knows. But it's definitely taking a hit because nobody wants to build a BNB chain if there's going to be a ton of regulation, right?
Valuation of $37 billion makes it the largest exchange token by far. And thus,
it's one of the biggest exchanges, but if ETFs comes in, they're going to swoop in and take that market share. Now, I want to know about Cosmos Hub. Like, why is Cosmos Hub going to be oversold?
With the Inter-Blockchain Communication Protocol, or IBC. This is an open source protocol that any chain can adopt, and it opens them up to connect with any other chain using simple bridge.
And the reason why I think like all of these chains, why they're problematic, there is so many chains already on this market. Like there is probably like over 50 chains. And if you want to be a good chain, you got to provide something of serious value, something people won't forget. And it's just not working right now. People just don't care about another chain. There's so many Kaspas, there's so many Ethereums, and I think this is the big problem.
Their blockchain out there, and there is real value accrual to the Neutron token. And last but not least, because it uses replicated security coming from Cosmos Atom, this means it doesn't have to have its own stakers. Instead, it's secured by the Atom token staking itself. And when you compare the valuation, Cosmos Hub currently sits at 3.3 billion, while Neutron is at 1.17 billion. But my thesis...
So he's basically saying that Neutron is going to be better. Now, these Solana airdrops are pretty self-explanatory. So the issue with these Solana airdrops is, look at this. What are these? Liquid staking, total value locked. Lido, probably going to be like, tons of these are going to be dumped.
9 chains instead of Jupiter, which only works on Solana. However, even with all this, when you look at Jupiter's current predicted price, right, Jupiter has a total supply of 10 billion, and on some of the prediction markets, there is already Jupiter contracts trading, and you see Jupiter.
So yeah, it doesn't make sense. Yes, Solana is growing up, but others literally have 15 different chains, and I think this is the big difference people are seeing right now. Like there's no point of having different type of chains in that sense. So why would it work in that sense? Like why would anyone care about these chains? Again, this is just a theory, but the theory does make sense in that sense. Like it's the reasoning why people are selling these.
Overvalued, and I think Jupiter needs to fall to at least below 2 billion, probably around that 1 billion mark. I think that might be fair. And last thing to remember is that we are literally in a Solana hype wave craze right now, and that has led to a ton of trading volume on Solana. So you see Jupiter only supports Solana chain, which means once the trading volume...
So this is a pretty big problem. Now Celestia, I didn't ever hear about this one. Let me know down in the comments below if you guys have heard about Celestia. Celestia has been seeing about 300 million volume, which is a lot. That's a lot. But what's the point of it, really? There's really no actual point. And that's the problem with Celestia that I notice right now is a lot of these crypto tokens who have potential, they don't see a lot of actual, updates.
Airdrop, where 20% of the total supply was given out. And based on the current circulating supply, there is still 50 million tokens to be claimed.
So yeah, a lot of people will claim these tokens and probably end up selling Celestia. Now also this, I never heard of these ones. Oh, these are ordinals. So these are like Bitcoin. I know a lot of people hate these. They literally hate these. In a sense, like these are what we called like NFTs for Bitcoin. But the issue with them is just nobody cares about them. They have no like actual use. So most people give up on them. Here's where I find it like kind of problematic in that sense. But I do think there is like some potential for like a small market. The issue is when the NFT hype and the meme coin Bitcoin hype ends. So what BRC20 tokens exist on Bitcoin network, while ERC is standard, so these exist on the Bitcoin. When this hype ends on the BRC network, this could end up dumping. They could end up dropping a lot. Again, this is just theory. It's not financial advice. But a lot of people just buy them for fun right now, literally. So if you guys want more content like that, be sure to smash that like button. I know I sound pretty tired, but I'll keep you guys updated with more news. Peace, everyone.